kuba leero obusiiwe bwe tukoze bungi tekyalisaanye kuddayo mu kkomera ebbanga batusibye eddene tusaba omukulembeze w'eggwanga tulaajana tuboneredde ennaku gye tulabidde mu kkomera nnene tusaba minisita w'abaana n'abavubuka balamubaala tukubira omulanga erimusijeefu w'eggwanga terumozikanyogaba abeera tusaasire tusonyiwe tuboneredde ebintu byaffe byaggwawo buli kintu kyetwalina kyaggwawo kyasaanawo muzeeyi tusonyiwe tusaasire tuboneredde ennaku gye tulabe mu kkomera nnyingi ennaku gye tulabidde mu kkomera nnyingi tusaba tusonyiwe muzeeyi tuboneredde
What now will it order you? I'm not free garden. You don't know your one. You have the 16. I'm not a man of 16. Machete, calm down. It's okay. You just keep quiet. You just know it. But what take it to the
oyamba totya leero
Wajje.
Subsequent arraigned before this court on the 22nd of October, which was yesterday, and charged with desertion according to section 1.
The charge as true and correct to this court is hereby convicting you on your own plea of guilty.
Of the convict, Private Tolachi. However, my Lord Chairman, the offense, which is desertion, which is Being child growth is quite rampant, especially. So we therefore pray that to curb that habit of desertion within the forces, of the army spends on training, only for them to turn around and desert the forces for private large. You consider that thing. And my chairman, I therefore pray for a very deterrent sentence. Probably.
Before I have the request that I talk to him for at least a second, then I can proceed. Known past criminal record of the convict. We should also note that the convict has served the mighty. He's a father of 2, and it is him who supports these 2 children. He also supports his siblings and elderly parents. He has been in lawful custody for a period of over 6 months. Handing a custodial sentence. My Lord, we pray that when you charge the liberty and informed. But my Lord, if court considers that they cannot let him free, at least a very lenient sentence. My Lord, we so pray.
Yes, sir. I have. 1. Yes, sir. I have. 1.
Lord, series number 3 is Uganda versus Private Wakwima Darian. It's coming up for brief facts.
Private Wakwima Darian. Ebikwata ku musango gwo. RA 21-9-83 Private Wakwima Darian nga omwezi gw'omusanvu mwaka gwa 2019 ng'oli 4th Infantry Division Headquarters era nga bakusibidde mu kkomera ery'oku Kooti oba Quarter Guard mu bumenyi bw'amateeka wasobola okwemulula n'otoloka mu kkomera eryo era unity yo yasobola okusindika message ekulabula erabula nti watolose ku mulimu ogwo era ne baddamu ne basindika message eraga nti ogaanidde ddala okukomawo ku mulimu. Message yagoberera yali eraga nti wagenda ewaka era ng'otolose mu kkomera mu bumenyi bw'amateeka n'olemerayo mu mwaka gwa 2019 n'okwatibwa ng'ennaku z'omwezi 4 omwezi ogwokusatu omwaka 2024 ne security n'abasecurity mu Buyende district era oluvannyuma lw'olwo ne bakusindika ku unity ya CDIS oba CHADA sa headquarter basobole okwongera okwekenneenya ng'ennaku z'omwezi 22 ogw'ekkumi omwaka guno 2024 waleetebwa mu maaso ga Kooti enkulu ey'amagye wano e Makindye era n'osobola okusomerwa oba okusalibwa omusango ogw'okutoloka mu komera mu bumenyi bw'amateeka okukontagana n'akawaayiro 166 akafuga ssemateeka wa UPDF oba UPDF eggye ly'eggwanga chapter 3 ku musango ogusooka era ku musango ogwokubiri ogw'okutoloka mu magye w'Uganda okukoma mu magye mu bumenyi bw'amateeka omusango gwokubiri okukontagana n'etteeka 144 akawaayiro akasooka nako kubiri dda mu ssemateeka afuga eggye ly'eggwanga oba kyetuyita UPDF Act chapter 3 ku musango ogwokubiri okuvunaanyizibwa okudduka mu magye nga tolina lukusa. Owulidde ebikusomeddwa era obitegedde bulungi. Honorable Chairman, I've heard and understood.
Is it true or not true?
Bituufu oba si bituufu? Bituufu. It is true, sir.
Private Wakumadian, since you are accepting the new facts of the charge, this court is hereby convicting you on your own plea of guilty.
Wakima oluvannyuma lw'okuwuliza bulungi era n'okkiriza omusango gwo, kooti eno ekusalira omusango nga gwe mwennyini gwakkiriza ddala nti gukuka mu vvi. Ekusingisiza omusango.
Being charged with 2 offences, and my Lord Chairman, important to note is that the circumstances of his arrest were that Private Wakwima Lilian disguised as ADF operative, and my Chairman, we pray that you consider such, especially on how such a person
of the state of no known past criminal record. He has also readily did plead guilty. It's obvious that it is. It's so true.
My Lord, 6th of November for sentence.
Lifungamwe Regina Nazara and Second Lieutenant Regina Nazara, Second Lieutenant Orupot Phillips, and the convicts are represented by Captain Simon Nsubukabasarwa, and those who are still on remand in the same case represented by
George Musisi, Benjamin Katana, those are the royals present, but the king is big. Well, I chose the number 1, Sebuja Rashid. I chose the convict number 3, Umay Robert. 5, Kapoza Mladin. 7, Chijabu Simon. 8, Matova Abdul. 10, Rutaya Olivia. 11, Chijanga Ronald. 14, Chiwanda Kamisach. 18, Wandera Ibrahim. 19, Nabuel Asbat. 20, Musapur Stephen. 24, Matogo Shafik. 26, Mafari Davis. 28, Kapshale Chigoza Livingston. 29, Katabi Swipe. And 32, Wanga Stanley.
Listen carefully, I believe the interpreter. The Republic of Uganda, Uganda People's Defense Forces, the General Court Martial, Lieutenant Martin. A criminal case number UPDF/DCM/072 of 2021. Uganda versus Kapoza Mahidi, A7 Kijangu Simon, A8 Matov Abu, A10 Rutayo Olivia, A11 Jambo Ronald, A14 Tuanaka Mesa, A18 Wandera Ibrahim, A19 Nabuele Asbat, A20 Musakur Stephen, A24 Matov Sharif, A26 Mafari Davis, A28 Kapshali Chigoz Livingston, A29 Katabi Swipe, and A32 Wangaskani. Sentence of court and reasons. The accused persons and 16 others were charged before this court with the offense of unlawful possession of ammunition, subsection 1 and 2A of the Firearms Act, Cap 299, on the 8th day of June 2021. The charge sheet was later amended on 1st April 2023, and the accused persons were charged with 1 count of featured Code Section 129A of the UPDF Act 2005, and 1 count of unlawful possession of ammunition, contrary to Section 3, subsection 1, 2A, the Firearms Act, Cap 299. The accused persons pleaded not guilty to the charges after 9 witnesses had testified. The accused persons, Advocate Captain Simon Nsuga, informed this court on the 14th day of October 2024, persons wanted to change their plea. The charges were read afresh to the accused persons, and each of the accused persons pleaded guilty to each count as charged, and a plea of guilty was entered on each count against each accused. The brief facts of the case were read true and correct. Each accused was convicted on his past record. Lieutenant Gift Nurehama, Land Counsel for the state, submitted that there was no known past criminal record against each of the convicts. Counsel, however, submitted that the offenses the convicts pleaded guilty to are grave in nature, and that the state had led witnesses in the case, and the convicts therefore wasted this court's time. Lastly, counsel prayed for a custodial sentence properly rehabilitated. In mitigation, Captain Simon Nsuga, counsel for the convicts, submitted that they are remorseful, first-time offenders, and have no other pending charges against them. Counsel further submitted that the convicts have been in custody for 3 years and 6 months now, and pray that this period be considered in sentencing. Council further submitted that the convicts have family responsibilities and others suffer from several ailments and prayed for a non-custodial sentence for the state and convicts as deliberated on this case and finds as follows. 1. The maximum sentence for the offense of treachery is death. 2. The maximum sentence for violation is 10 years imprisonment. 3. The convicts are first offenders. 4. The convicts pleaded guilty. 5. The convicts have families. 6. The convicts have spent 3 years. Therefore, after deducting the period of 3 years, 4 months and 8 days spent on remand to go for custody, and further deducting the period of 16 months. So, on count 1, each of whom is sentenced 3 months, 22 days imprisonment.
Zena enaku 8 kwa rimanda. Netunula ku namba 7 nti obusibe bw'emyaka 5 ng'oli mukomera kyekyo kiba kisaanidde ku musango ogw'okulya mu nsi y'olukwe kugwe abaguziza. Namba 8 obusibe bw'emyaka 4 mukomera bweba busaanidde ku musango ogwokubiri ogw'okusangibwa n'ebyokulwanyisa mu bumenyi bw'amateeka. Era netunulamu ku namba 9 ebbanga ly'emyezi 16 nga mwewozaako libadde lisaanidde. Emyezi 4 n'ennaku 8 ze mumaze kwa rimanda era n'emyezi 16 nga mwewozaako, eno kooti ebasingisiza omusango ku buli ssekinnoomu wammanga. Ku musango ogusooka buli omu asingisiddwa omusango era nga wakusibwa emyezi 3 n'ennaku 22 mu kkomera. Ku musango gwokubiri kooti ebasingisiza omusango ng'ebalabula oba okuwoningibwa obutaddamu kukola kikolwa bwe kityo. Naye muyina obuyinza okukola apiiru mu nnaku 14 okuva n'olwaleero bwe mba nga temumatidde na nsalawo ya kooti eno. Kooti bwetyo bwesazeewo nga bikoleddwa wano Makindye ennaku z'omwezi 23 omwezi ogw'Ekkumi mwaka 2024.
Obusibe bwe tukoze bungi tekyalisaanye kuddayo mu kkomera ebbanga batusibye eddene. Tusaba omukulembeze w'eggwanga tulaajana tuboneredde ennaku gye tulabidde mu kkomera nnene. Tusaba minisita w'abaana n'abavubuka balamubaala tukubira omulanga ekisikyefu eggwanga gyemuzikanyongaba abeera tusaasire tusonyiwe tuboneredde ebintu byaffe byaggwawo buli kintu kyetwalina kyaggwawo kyasaanawo muzeeyi tusonyiwe tusaasire tuboneredde ennaku gye tulabe mu kkomera nnyingi ennaku gye tulabidde mu kkomera nnyingi tusaba tusonyiwe muzeeyi tuboneredde
no problem sir. Nze kasambira nga ndi kino naye bano babadde tebamalidde eyo. Ize
Thank you.
Samba. Judge advocate ayogera nawe tagana nsirimu namaje. Judge advocate ayogera nawe ate nawe oleta order yo. Ani afurigani. Nina lawyer wange bakugambye the 16. I'm not among of 16.
Machete kakana. Machete kakana. It's okay, you just keep quiet. You just leave it. Kakana.
Kuchitegede bulungi katate kuntwala kamaani.
Kakana.
Our
this is a court, it's not a casino hall or anything.
Please listen to your names once again. Rukumai Robert. Sorry, I beg your pardon.
You made the roll call.
You told to roll call again.
Again, what's the number? Yeah. You are remaining. It should be 13 according when you subtract mathematical calculation.
the number was 5 was regarding direction of this court pertaining to the case, the main case, our clients.
Maybe shouldn't it be step fast? This would come down.
That's what I was asking. That was asking.
I pray that the case be on the 16th of December 2024, when we shall hear about the witnesses. So far, 9 witnesses are
My Lord, we have Maida Ronald Efo. We have Master Patrick Efo. He's Eto of Ghana, really. Kalati Sharif. Eto. Mwonge Joseph Ekati. Chintu Abdallah A15, Kato Emma Omar A16, Kavuma Musa A17, A21 is Galukande Jimmy, A23 is Kamanya Kenneth, A25 is Ngobi Shafik, A27 is Gibusiwa Abdallah. Yeah, that is it, my Lord. Plus A2, my Lord. That is the historical Yasin.
Aware. We're not aware of yes, for this, that's how ridiculous. Secondly, since
has been deployed in the mission area.
you know, why earlier we wanted to get direction, because we don't know how many people the state intends to bring, we don't know what they have disclosed. They just talk about witnesses who we don't even know since there's not been disclosure. Lastly, Mr. Chairman, but without starting a prejudice, these persons also applied for bail, which has been overtaken by the events that have been taking place. In the alternative, we could have a nearer date fixed for their bail application as the state sorts its witnesses. Because in any case, even with 16th December, we're not aware whether the deployment, since we don't know that witness, whether the deployment will be done, whether they're not be redeployed, so it's certainly unfair.
And I don't think it would be an issue before this point. It shouldn't, because you know how you are supposed to find in your application. And you have to apply this before it. And then the issue of disclosure. We disclose it. Why you say what happens when we disclose it?
We don't know the witness coming, and we don't know which witness is coming.
We don't have statements.
No.
You don't have them. So, Madam Chairman, I don't know what the evidence will show that you allow the hearing of the case on the 16th. And on that day we shall be having the cases.
Put your date to at least in November. I know the
Mr. Chairman.
not December. Then the bail issue, you handle bail issues. The way you have been handling it in the registrar. And then the issue of disclosing, again you are bringing this thing again here. Also to be serious, because at one to pick whatever you want. And another one is saying, when you are here, you talk the same language, but when you go outside, you don't talk together. Why? It has been my issue. I think this would be about the first time or fifth time. And that one wastes God's time. And even affect the people you are representing. Because we end up adjourning unnecessarily. You not disclose, you didn't come to the chambers, you didn't do what, yet the people you are representing are affected. So, I wouldn't wish again to think about that. Do what you are supposed to do. For us, we are always here. What are you saying?
Yes, but the practice has been disclosing every time they bring the witness. That has been the trend. They never served us with a full. So we don't know even how many witnesses are left, which witnesses. That's why I'm bringing it's an issue up to now, because they've been disclosing as and when they had a witness.
Many. Like on the issue we are bringing before what that on the issue of free bargaining. Did you appear? And what agreed you did actually. So I think we should be open to and say.
Then next time you will assume you here. I will assume you both of you. You said that our time when you are talking here, then when you go outside, you talk a different language. Who is supposed to go to another?
It's not a matter of who is supposed to go to another, Mr. Chairman. And
what is supposed to be done?
We have no problem. We've never been clear. They disclose everything they have to give to us. In fact, that's why we're surprised that he's saying it's not a proof case. I hope that's the
If he does it next time, shall also do.
My Lord Chairman,
Section search Kodeko Yassin around. Search Kodeko Yassin and your colleagues. Your case is adjourned to 27th November 2024 for hearing.
Mwezi wa 11 omwaka guno ogwa 2024 okwogera obuwulizi.
baganda baffe omusango guba bagyetekako gubadde gujja olwaleero era nga abo abakyusa ne bakkiriza emisango babasalidde nga bwe mulabye ate ku abo abatannakkiriza era oludda oluwaabi obaddeese ojjukire nti tumaze kumpi mwaka mulamba nga tulina mujuzi tubaleeta ate nga naabo bwe baleese baleeta kumpi abajuzi babiri mu mwaka akati n'olwaleero nga babadde baleeta bajuzi ate nga bagamba nti babawonyesa eddala kituwakanyiza naye ate era ne tusaba ne kooti ogire ku nsonga okusaba kw'abantu okuyimbulwa ku kakalu kwa kooti kubanga okwali kwateekebwayo dda naye nga olwokuba bino ebibaddewo nga bamu bavaako akati bano abasigaddewo tusaba nti nabo kuteekola era kooti negamba nti tugoberere ne registre tusobole okufuna olunaku era kitugenda okukola tulabe nga tusaba kwabwe omwakuyimbulwa nakutuulirizibwa. Ekyokubiri era nga kikisinga obulungi tusabira tukubira Omulange Essiga Eddamuzi omusango gw'okuwozesa abantu abadde bakwata munju mu kooti z'amagye buwulirwe tufune ensala kuba okuwulira kwaggwe ate nga bali bayigiriza bagamba tugenda kuwulirwa mu bwangu era kyoze ndowooza nti kubanga kino ekiriwo olwaleero tutendewalirwa olw'ekiseera engeri oluusi mala ate nga bangi emisango gino gya byabufuzi kirina kubuusabuusa gyabateekebwako lwandowooza z'ebyobufuzi n'olwekyo abantu basibiria nabate bakwata munju balekerwawo okuyita mu kooti so ekisinga obukulu nnyo okusinga ne kutusaba kuno okwa beero kwati wakulaba nga kooti ensukulumu ewa ensala yaayo mu nsonga z'okuweza nga kooti etablissemateeka bwe yayogera edda nti kooti ey'amagye okuwulira abasibiria ekikola mu bumenyi bw'amateeka era ezo ensala za kooti zikyaliwo nga omusabawulizi yajulira tulinze kooti ensukulumu esale ku ekyo era ze tulowooza nti tekijja okumala eggobe mu nsonga za bino ebya basibire nokuleetebwa mu kooti tumisanga ekifaanagana twogerako kubanga bandibadde tebavunaanibwa nakuvunaanibwa emisango gino n'abakyaliyo n'abo abasingisiddwa emisango mijweteke emisango gyabatekokolwa byabufuzi era tewali nsonga yonna lwaki bandibadde komera oba oli awo ekyandibadde kisinga engeri gye bandibadde bafuluma na lwaleero naye olwokuba wakyaliwo oba oli awo obuzannyo bw'ebyobufuzi obuzannyibwa nga bwekuwulira endowooza lwaki naye nga bonna nga asatu mu ababiri tebalina musango bonna bubavunaanibwa mu mateeka okola ku era kitegeeza nti yabantu bira basatu abakyayina musango lwakubanga abamu bali banakuko bayimbwa
politically motivated and a clear case of political persecution. And the entire process is evidence of how state institutions have been co-opted as an extension of the political machinery of the ruling party. No wonder they have had to look for shortcuts in the form of coercing people to plead guilty so that they can have an easy way out. We condemn, like we have on previous occasions, the persecution of citizens for exercising their freedom to choose a party and person of choice. And that is the only crime against person of choice. I mean, I will call it attainment because we still have people that are in remand. The rest who pleaded guilty have been convicted and sentenced. They are going to serve an additional 3 months. Certainly, it's as improper as the entire process. And I think you had themselves complaining that after all they have gone through, they shouldn't be added a period to serve in custody. So the whole process is as flawed as the charges, and so is the product of that process. As the council may be aware, the Constitutional Court of Uganda declared the trial of civilian institution and ordered that the cases be transferred to civilian courts. Of course, there was an appeal to the Supreme Court and a stay subsequent to that appeal from the Attorney General, and the Supreme Court lifted the appeal. And like we have been making a case, we believe that that ruling should come out, and of course we wouldn't want to speculate about it, but I think it should come out that it can be able to guide the nation on how to deal with this matter going forward. But we maintain that trial of civilians in the military court-martial, which is a military tribunal, is unlawful, is wrong, and what makes it worse is that in the instant case is being used as a political weapon to punish those who do not support the country. That's a party. Cannot be every day the party is dealing with big issues, and that's one of them. So we are not worried. First of all, maybe to help you understand that criminal liability is individual liability. If I'm charged as Katana, not anything that is being charged. What concerns us is that these are our comrades, and that their tribulation is on account of their political choices. What concerns us and what should concern all citizens of Uganda is the deployment of state institutions like the court-martial and other courts to do politics on behalf of the ruling party.